Well, an anvil, I think I think it says it takes 900 units of copper to fill,
Hmm.
and
That's a bit.
nugget, one nugget is five.
Hmm.
So we're going to need quite a lot. But I don't know whether or not that how big a vein that is that's there. I can see, I think, two blocks in the wall and a couple of nuggets on the floor. So there
Uh-huh.
might be a lot there. There might be nothing there. I don't
Right.
know.
Right.
Well, it was interesting when the temporal storm came past. I was doing
Uh-huh.
this basically. I was just sitting at night because I had nothing to do, so I was just sitting here,
Yeah.
and I was actually looking at six scale figures and everything because they just announced a couple of new ones.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then I turned around and looked at my screen, and I thought, "What on earth is that? Like the whole screen's this monochrome, and it's blurry and waving, and there were these horrible noises, moanings, and sort of like
Yeah.
almost like an alien language or demonic language mumbling away at me and everything.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, so I didn't go outside. I stayed in here until it went away.
Good for you. Good for you.
The little demon chimpanzees were all battering at the door, but they didn't get through.
But they couldn't get through it. Good.
Yeah.
So not quite like zombies then.
And then when I went outside, there was a couple of dead wolves at the pit kilns that we've got. That's where the bones there are from.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So either something in the storm killed them, or they bumped into that bear that keeps wandering around. But it was definitely the black bear that I goosed getting out the water. I thought it was a rock. I just saw this black clump. He must have been lying directly away from me, like, so all I saw was his rear end. And that was the block I chose to get out on. And it was, rah.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, I died very quickly.
Yeah, my goal tonight's make a couple of chests so I can drop all this stuff off when I'm not around.
Yeah.
Like I've got a hunk of resin on me and
And see, now that's another good thing. I look up, or I spend most of the nights when I'm sat here like this doing this. I'm looking in the handbook, typing in random words to see whether they're there or not. Like I typed in shingles, and you can make shingles for the roof.
you can get vaccination for that,
Yeah.
Well,
So when we get the saw, we can cut boards, which means we can make a chest. And like in Minecraft, it's a one block chest. However, hang on, there's a rifts over there, so there might be stuff around. Like in Minecraft, it's a one block chest, but if you make two of them and you put them side by side in your crafting grid, you get a 2 block wide chest, which it calls a trunk instead of a double chest. I love it. It's just so good. I'm going to make another couple of spears. Do you want to make yourself a copper spear?
Both of these are cold now, it says.
Oh, right. So you should be able to take them out then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
And you want some sticks, don't you? So did you pick them up?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
And I suggest you take the copper spear head and make yourself a spear.
Wow, look at there. Copper pick. I feel like I'm actually playing with. Well, I was already using stone tools, so I've moved up to iron.
Right.
Cool.
The hammer, I suggest you leave. Oh, we haven't got any. Just put it down on the floor over here. In the thing, just put it down on the floor. We don't need the hammer.
Okay.
Don't want to risk losing it. Just put it anywhere on the floor. It's fine.
Okay.
Control Shift and left click.
Control Shift. Left.
Oh, you can put it on the tool rack. You're standing actually on the block. You're trying to put it on. That might affect it. You can put it on the tool rack. Should be able to.
So place is right click. Okay.
There you go.
All right.
All right. Right. Do you want to make yourself a copper spear? Are you all right with that?
I'm okay with this.
Okay.
I'm
all
okay
right.
with the two flint
Right.
ones I have.
Well, let's go then.
Hmm.
Right. So it is back towards spawn. So we've got to
It's
go
a
the
hell of a ponytail you got there. Hell of a braid you got.
a Viking braid.
Yeah.
I thought it looked like a ponytail too. See, as we go past, I can demonstrate too here.
Hmm.
See, I've been putting fences around trees that have got resin on.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And they've got one open side. All the fences have got one open side, and that's the side where the resin is.
Uh-huh.
Where have you gone?
I'm coming.
Ah. Oh, yeah, there you are. Yeah. So if you... Oh, my goodness, why have you taken your clothes off?
It's a tradition. I'm Gnarly the Naked Gnome.
Ow! So if you don't know where the resin is, you come round to the open side of the fence, and
Oh,
it'll be
cool.
on that side. But like for
Yeah.
instance, I don't know whether or not you can see whether there's resin there when it's harvested or not. Let's just try it. Right click to harvest. Yeah, see, it takes it away, but it does leave grooves there.
Uh-huh.
But it's giving me a piece of resin. Okay. And now we'll see how long it takes that to come
Yeah,
back.
it does leave a dark patch there. So.
Yeah. So you know where the resin is. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was like you said, great minds and all that quantum entanglement. I was going to do the same thing, but I was just going to put, I wasn't going to build a fence. I was going to build like a fence pole on whatever side the thing.
Well,
And that's a much better idea.
Well, because knowing me, I would come running up to it, worried about wolves, looking from there, and not see the fence pole on the other side of it, and then cut it down. And apparently, they don't respawn those things. They don't go. It says they don't come off trees that you grow. They're only at world spawn.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Did not know that.
So they're a very vital resource, really.
Mm-hmm.
This tree here is covered in mushrooms. This one on the right.
Yeah.
It's got two different types of mushrooms on it. And you said they'll all grow back, but mushrooms.
Mushrooms will grow back in the area. They may not grow on the exact space, but they will grow back in that area.
Oh, right.
Within like a 10, 20 block radius, I think it said.
Ah, okay.
So they are renewable.
Good. Well, technically those stones are now that people are complaining about, because if you just pan for them, you get stones. I got about 30 odd stones from 2 days worth of
and
panning.
you can get flint, I guess, too, can't you?
I don't think I've had pieces. I might have had pieces of flint. Yeah, I think I might have had one or two.
Look and see, yeah.
I didn't really notice because I had a stack of flint in my inventory anyway, so I didn't notice those come in. But yeah, you might do. Over this way. The amount of times I brought... Oh, look, there's another one there. There's another resin tree there. Let me just mark this one.
Is. Yep.
This way is on the west side. I put a little copper-looking tree on the map.
Mm.
The spruce tree. I put resin.
Yep. Resin.
Brackets west. So I know which side it's on as well. Okay. This way.
Have you got resin?
Pardon?
Did you collect the resin? Here you go.
No, I didn't collect the resin off that one.
You collected the other one, though?
I got one, yeah.
Okay, I was going to let you take this one so that...
All right, okay, so it stacks, yeah, fine.
Yeah, so that stacks, and so that if you end up doing something with it...
Yeah, I don't know what we do with it yet, but... Right, here. Is it here? We'll be very careful. Yes, that's the gully. So how do I get down into that gully now? It's this side. I fell into that running back from dying with wolves.
It's because it's supposed to be dancing with wolves. You've got the wrong thing going on.
Yeah. So.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Look at that.
So, do you want to get us some copper then, and let's find out what happens when you break a block? See how much copper you get out of it. Yeah, that's it. You kill that.
Teach that copper who's the
Yeah.
boss.
Now be careful when you dig out the copper that's not above you there, because that dirt will come crashing down.
Yep, yep.
So maybe do it from as far as you can reach. Yeah.
Pick up the loose bits first. All right, let's see.
Have I got a shovel? I haven't got a shovel. I'll make a shovel while you're doing that.
Requires second. So do I just start breaking it, I guess?
I presume so, yeah. Just dig out with your copper pickaxe.
Yep.
And what does it drop?
It looks like it dropped 2 copper.
2 copper nuggets?
Mhm.
Oh, is that all?
Because I got 4 on me right now, so let me break this one out and see what happens.
Yeah, that dirt will come down, so be careful.
Let's see. No, it's giving me poor chunks of native copper. Yeah, right now I've got 15 units of copper.
Right, okay.
And you have to crush them with a hammer, it says, to extract the copper out.
Get the copper out of it, okay.
So let's see. How many do I have now? I've now, well, I don't know, it still says 15, so.
So all I can think now is you start digging a little bit to see if we can find a few more patches.
Yeah, when you look at it, instability on that one, for instance, is 50%.
Instability on what?
This rock that's hanging right here above my head.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the instability on it is 50.
So that means there's a chance for it to fall down, does it?
Yeah, I think that means if you're digging around on it, it's got like a 50-50 chance of collapsing. So like I said, it shows how the guy doesn't understand probability, because he was like 50%. That doesn't sound too bad.
Yeah. Well, I presume, are you going to just, I suggest you just dig out the stone until see if we can find some more.
Yeah, I was going to take a look over here and see if there was any more over here in any of this.
Right. Yeah, I understand now, yeah.
Yeah.
See if you can see any more exposed stuff, yeah.
Ooh, that cave. Say run away. What is that? Ooh, loose rusty gears.
Oh! Is there loose rusty gear there?
Yeah, there's a loose rusty gear here.
That I believe that signifies there's something special down in that. Oh, down in that cave. So that means that there's a good chance there's like a treasure room or something down in that cave. Because every cave I've seen, none of them have it. That's the only one we've ever found that does. So I've marked that then.
Okay, yeah, we've gotten 4 poor chunks, and each poor chunk is 15 units.
Right.
You want to grab
mark that? No,
Can you get it? Or
I'm not going to pick it up, no. But I'll let you pick it up.
well, I don't. I have to hand something off to you if I'm going to pick it up.
Okay. All right, and I'll pick it up then. Okay. We've got 3 already from panning.
Okay. So So supposedly that means there's something
Worthwhile inside that cave system.
Mark
Yeah.
this cave. Okay.
Yeah.
Where are we at? We'll go
Oh, is that me? Is that a different stone? What does that mean?
here.
Cracked conglomerate.
And
I've just put a red gear, as in danger, and a red cog, explorer.
ooh, we got a cave entrance. Got something for a cave entrance. Okay.
Yes, you have,
they
yeah.
got-
But I use that for regular cave entrances, but that's an important one. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think I saw a mod with it was like expanded icons with a whole bunch more icons for things too.
Oh, right.
So I may load that one in. You know me and my flags and pictures and buttons and All the other stuff I like.
Yeah.
And I do like the fact that they have it so that low fertility soil, that they have it so that, you know, the shaders and all are already included in the game.
Ah, there's some more copper for you.
Ah, okay. Smart man.
Yeah, I thought I'd dig away all the dirt so then
Mhm.
you can. I love the napping and the clay farming little mini game or
Yes.
mechanic area you want to put it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just
I
so good.
do.
Yeah, and you know, I'm really looking forward to trying the smelting thing. You know, once you do that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm looking forward to building windmills, and getting into the powertrain systems. And
Oh, more copper there for you. Oh, we actually did get a piece of conglomerate rock.
it looks like it's sparking.
Does it?
Yeah, whenever I dig like
Oh,
this.
sorry. Sorry.
No,
Yeah.
I did that.
Oh,
Yeah, whenever I'm hitting stuff with the pick, it looks every now and then it looks like it's throwing a spark off.
well, that'd be great. Sorry,
Ooh,
sorry, 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 sorry,
that's all
sorry,
right.
sorry. I'm
It's all
trying to dig
right.
that out of your way so you can get.
No
Sorry,
problem.
I didn't realise you'd gone down that way. I
I was
thought it was
doing the
going the other
same
way.
thing, just digging down, seeing what I could get out of my way.
Yeah. Just I'm making sure you can get out again.
Yep,
So
there's
I'll just.
another one. Yep. Yeah, I had a nice little vein here. Let's see.
Oh, that collapsing mechanic is awesome.
I know, I do like it. It's one thing that I did not realize how much I had sorely missed it from the days of Terra Firmacraft. Was
Oh, there's a couple.
having to shore up your caves.
There you go. I think we should collapse this big wall of dirt before you do that. Oops.
Sorry, my fault.
Do you want me to collapse that big wall of dirt if you come back out
The
of the
one
way of
here?
it? Yeah,
Yep.
because I don't want it falling down on you. So there we go.
Sweet.
Hopefully we'll have enough for the anvil and a saw blade. That's what we're hoping for.
How many units do we need?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure the saw blade will probably be 100 because I think it's made out of an ingot style thing. But we need 900 for the anvil alone.
Yeah, I've got 4 nuggets, so that's 20.
Yeah.
And then I've got 16 chunks, which are 15 each. And
Did you say 6 chunks or 16 chunks?
16 chunks.
Okay, that's 240, so we're a quarter of the way there. Yeah. Now, apparently it's really weird, but I mean, we've just got one somehow by accident, but we've got a block of stone. Now, you can't get blocks of stone by digging them out normally. The way you get the blocks of stone is to dig out all the blocks around it, and then gravity pulls it down and you can collect it.
Uh-huh.
So, I think that's a wonderful idea.
So you actually have to do it the old-fashioned way. You actually have to cut your obelisks and all out of the rock.
Yeah, more or less, yeah. So you should be getting like conglomerate stone with that, aren't you? Conglomerate stone things.
Yeah, I got 48 conglomerate stone.
Yeah.
2 soft for stone tools, 1 damage when thrown.
But those are very important because those are what you can use to make other stuff with. Like you can make cobblestone bricks out of those. You can make paths out of them. Do you want to dig a passageway heading that way and see what happens?
Well, I'm worried about doing that without.
Yeah, I don't mean go in it. I mean sort of like dig to the extent of your reach from here. Yeah, sort of like a poke hole. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Now how that will
Peek
collapse
down
or
to
not, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, everything above it is at 50%.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, this is where you do the where you make the prospecting pick.
Yeah.
Because when you're doing these poke holes, it'll tell you whether you're coming across any nodes or not.
Well, that's it. You have to set it into node mode there, then it'll tell you whether you're within 8 blocks of it. But I think it's pretty certain that you're within 8 blocks of it there. If you consider we've just got a few out of it, it's just where it is.
Nothing in any of these.
Try poking back to your right now or something. Don't set it. I would poke that one and then the one on the opposite side or something and see. I think we're probably at the top of the vein here.
Yeah.
I watched a really interesting video of a gold prospector. I've forgotten what he's called now. An actual real gold prospector, like and he was showing you how they use the prospecting pick. It's an actual real thing, but they don't do it like you're doing here, where you sort of like ding it and listen for what's there. They pick up a piece of rock and they break it open and look in it and everything and see what's inside it to see whether or not it's the sort of rock where they want to be digging around. Yeah.
Well, let's see. Let's take out another level. Let's see if I see anything below it.
Yeah, dig down a little bit. How's the durability on the pick, by the way? I never asked how much durability it had.
It had a total of 300, and I'm currently at 227.
Really? Oh, wow, that uses it up fast then, doesn't it?
Yeah, it says mining speed. Let's see here. Mining speed. Ceramic 1.5, stone 4, ore 4, metal 4, ice 1.8.
Let's
see.
Yeah, that's interesting. That instability 50%. I've started watching Arkwolf's videos, but of course I'm not up to the part yet where he's gone caving, so I haven't seen the video you linked yet. But I thought, well,
that's a different one. It's not an Arkwolf.
Oh, I thought it was an Arkwolf one. Sorry.
Yeah, there is an Arkwolf one, but the one that I get with the guy kept caving the stuff in on his head was a different one.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Pokey straight ahead of you now. Yeah.
I just don't want to collapse our stair out of here,
Oh, it's all right. I've got compacted mud. I can build our way out.
Okay. Currently not seeing anything else.
I assume it must be here, but yeah, all right then. Well, we'll head back for now then.
Okay. It could be one block down going that way,
Yeah. You see, that's the interesting thing, it's sort of like kind of exciting, isn't it? Like, where it gives me back the old going looking for coal and iron feel.
Yes. I the stuff I've missed, the scarcity.
Yeah, and the scare.
The scarcity and the scare, indeed. Indeed. All right, let's get our spear back up. I like these forests and all too. I do like what Terra Pretty has done to the terrain here.
Yeah, come on, boy, come back.
It is quite scenic and fairly naturalistic and all.
Just head for the pine tree that's up on top of the hill. Can you see it? The
right
beautiful.
over the top. Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
That marks the edge of our valley here. Don't stray too far to the right there, because that does go to wolf territory. I came running back from there once with a wolf on my heels, and I ran into a group of 3 more wolves. So I jumped up and into a water, and at the bottom next to the water was another 2 wolves. So I ran a lot.
Then we know how you like coming out grabbing bears to come out of the water. So, damn.
I've been, replanting the trees whenever I get a chance.
Yeah,
When I cut one down.
and I'm glad to see. I was curious how long it was going to take for the trees to regrow.
Hmm.
So it looks like maybe a month or so.
It's looking roughly something like that, yeah.
Okay.
Because I think the first trees we just put down without thinking about it. I love these butterflies, but I think you can collect them because there's 3 different types there.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a feeling you can collect them, but I don't know how.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure if you can't yet, you will.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, I will start cutting these reeds because we're going to need to build another basket, aren't we?
Nice.
Do you want to see about breaking up the?
I've already thought about it. I'm going to, kind of like Christmas Island. On
What's
Christmas
that?
Island, when you were talking about the pathway, I was planning on putting a pathway over there to the hill and making that hill over there into Cognac Hall.
Cognac Hall.
Mm-hmm. Since I never got very far other than an entrance and a stairway going to the top on the one at Easter Island,
Yeah.
Christmas Island.
Yeah. Gosh, I
Yeah.
forgot about Christmas Island. See, that's the thing about your server being as old as it is. Yeah, I think you'll need the hammer to be able to break them up into
Okay.
smaller pieces now, won't you?
See,
Hammer's on the tool rack inside.
get some stuff off of me.
There's a basket
Got some
here on that one. So when you put anything else you can put away in any of the other boxes, you can use this for all your. I won't use the word junk. I'll say equipment.
Junk is fairly accurate. So where?
The very end one.
The very end down here?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can actually hang these off the wall, but I don't really like the look. But I think I'm going to have to at the moment because we haven't got any proper storage.
Mm-hmm.
But I really don't like the look of it like that.
Mm-hmm. It's got lead nuggets, got copper nuggets. Okay, thank you, sir.
we've got copper nuggets
Appreciate that.
down here if you want them, yeah. So you're going to try breaking them open and seeing how you go with them. So what do you have to do with your native copper chunks or whatever? You have to break them with a hammer, do you?
I
Check.
need to grab one to find out.
Oh, right. Have you not got any left? Have you not? Ah, right.
I gave you all the
Yeah.
nuggets I've got, but I gave you all the chunks there. Now let's see.
Now, where's the gear? I know we got rusty gears are outside in that chest outside.
Let's see. So yeah, it says poor chunk and poor crystalline chunk. Oh, I didn't see the poor crystalline. Poor crystalline chunk is 30 units.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, it says crush with hammer to extract nuggets.
So I presume you just put the hammer in your crush in your inventory and put
That's
them
what I'm
underneath your hammer
Thinking,
and
yeah,
take that.
yep.
So how many do you get out of one nugget?
Out of one crystalline chunk, you get 6 nuggets of native copper. Okay. And let's see what you get out of the poor chunks. Out of the poor chunks, you get 3.
I think the different values, the poor and the moderate and then the rich and everything, I think that you get different amounts of nuggets out of each one.
So we've got 66 nuggets of copper.
Oh, right. Well, that's nowhere near enough then, is it? Because we've got...
Which is, what, 330?
Yeah,
units.
we've already got 65, and you've got 60 there, have you? So that's 125.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
So
what is it?
125 is.
Times 5, is it?
Yep.
625. Yeah. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
sorry. I was trying to click off my inventory and I clicked the wrong, just past it. So, wow, so we're nowhere near there yet then for, well, we're not that far off. With 2/3 of
No.
the way for the anvil.
Yeah. Oh, and there's 4 in here, so there's 70 now.
70 nuggets of copper.
70 copper nuggets in this last basket here, yeah.
Right. Yeah. So, Guru, tell me what I learnt about holding up mines. How do we do that?
Well, we're going to need a saw.
We're going to need a saw to be able to hold the mines up, but we can't get the boards. So we're going to have to risk going into.
We're going to have to go into a saw. Is that the place where you saw the nuggets? Because I didn't write down where you said a gully with iron or copper in it. Was that the
Yes,
one?
that was it. Yeah.
That was the one. Okay.
Did you mark it on your
I
map?
did. Yeah. I put the cave there,
Yeah.
and it was right outside the cave. So
Yeah.
I figure just wandering around. That's what I'll be doing a little later. Is after I get some sleep, is I'll wander around and look for more copper nuggets and, like you said, some more areas.
Yeah. Well, if you want, by all means, there's enough copper there to make 100 units. There's a prospecting pick mold out there, so if you want to melt yourself some stuff and prospect while you do it, that's fine.
Possibly.
It would probably be very useful. Yeah. There's all the charcoals out there and and everything. So just melt yourself a pickaxe and go and do it. Yeah. Because I think if you can find us a richer vein than that, it'd be worth it. Because although we're just trying to find the massive amount for the anvil at the moment. Once we've got the anvil, that's different then.
But yeah, you can take a log.
Yeah.
You take a log, like a pine log, and you put it in your inventory with a hammer and your axe, or put it in the crafting table with a hammer and an axe, and you make a strip log.
Oh.
And
you can make strip logs. Great.
You make
I couldn't figure out how to do it.
You make a strip log that way with the hammer, the axe, and the log. And then I think you cut the logs up and it makes supports. Cut the strip log up with a saw and make support beams. And that's what you use to slap onto the unstable areas.
Right.
He was going on like, he would be like, looking at here, and this area here would be like, 80% unstable. So he would put a support beam on this one, support beam on that one, and then beams that go down to the floor.
Right.
And once the support beams were connected to the floor, suddenly the area above them turned to 0 again.
Great. And do you think it's like terra firma crafts where one support will cover 4 blocks distance from it?
It didn't really look that way, but like I said, he didn't really know what he was doing. He was just experimenting, and I didn't know what he's doing or not doing. So it's definitely a case of looking into the wiki or pulling up somebody who's done more mining and supports and all.
Yeah. The food is going off in those pots. Like there's only 4 days left in it, so please feel free to eat that food. Otherwise, it'll just rot.
Oh, sure. Oh, well, thank you for making it.
Yeah, no problem.
Keep on gathering all the.
I put some more raw meat into the storage jar.
Okay.
So you can actually cook some more food if you want, because that's only good for 6 days in there. It doesn't really keep it in those jars.
Yeah.
Don't keep meat in those.
I will keep an eye out on the ground too, see if I can find some better quality soil as well.
There is a patch. I know where there's a patch of soil. Roughly. Do you want the coordinates?
Yeah, sure. I'll put a star there and put high-grade soil. And can you transport that? Dig it up with a...
Yeah, as far as I know, you can dig it up and bring it. Yeah, yes.
Dig it up with like a shovel or something and bring it along?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
just dig it up with a shovel and bring it. Unfortunately, of course, it's too late. We've planted all the crops there, really. So, but I think if we make another farm with better soil, they will probably grow long before this stuff has. I don't think this stuff is going to grow. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically to the northwest of here. That's the red bauxite gravel biome. Looks very much like a Badlands from Minecraft in a way. Now I was looking. It's somewhere in the handbook. Does it call it terrain? Prospecting. So it's going on about something about sedimentary layers and stuff.
Because I know it was the guy that was talking about mining was saying that he'd like to find some of this, but said it can only be found underneath the levels of this. So it's like there's a certain type of coal. There's a certain type of coal you can find, but it only appears under levels of another rock.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. I'm glad you mentioned that, Pat. I found before, you know how you can look at something, and if you press Shift and H, it will give you the
pull up the
handbook
entry
for the end bit. Well, if you do it to like the little stones on the ground, you can then look at what they're used for, and then that will sort of like almost like take you through to a page, so it shows you all the ores that you can find in that type of rock.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's interesting.
That's interesting too. When I look at you and do Shift H, it comes up animal husbandry. I don't want to know.
I thought it would come up.
Don't want to know.
I'm really interested in animal husbandry. Actually, I can't wait. Apparently, is it 10 generations, and then they lose the fear of you, and then you can sort of like once you get them to 10 generations, then you
domesticate them.
Yeah, they become domesticated, and you can milk the goats and things.
Nice.
Really cool, yeah. I just can't wait. I think it's going to be great. But
I expect you to have accomplished that by tomorrow.
Oh God, no! It takes forever. Especially if we can't get this anvil made. We need an anvil so we can get a saw. That's what's blocking everything off now.
No, let's be honest. Let's be totally honest. You want an anvil so we can have a saw, so we can get boards, so you can start signing stuff. I know what that little itch in the back of your head is.
As the young folks say, well, I feel seen now.
I feel your pain, brother.
Brilliant.